I'm comparing with my older self. I need to do something different. I need to break my comfort zone. So that stress is still there, and I think it will never change. First thing first, I designed some just so cards all over the weekend. Yo, I saw the pictures for the 6 units. 我可以把合同发给那个何先生，让他。What I'm doing right now is I have a tenant that come in to sign a lease. I'm gonna type in the lease real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to my follow-up calls. Also, one of my past clients wants to buy an investment property, so I gotta figure out, you know, and do some comps and tell him exactly what I think and how much he should purchase it for. It's about 1 o'clock right now. I have to call a buyer. I have a buyer consultation right at the second, but I just scheduled a for sale by owner listing appointment for this Friday. The only thing that I want to say is it's a bit of it's almost 1:30, so I'm gonna go take a lunch break right now before I have to see my client. Made this topic year 3 versus year 4. What are the difference and what am I experiencing with sales and just in general? Really, I think year 4 is less stress, but it's a different kind of level of stress. Every year when you try to reach a different goal, the stress is still there because you're like doing a lot of sales, you're doing good, but you're like, well, I'm comparing with my older self. I need to do something different. I need to break my comfort zone. So that stress is still there, and I think it will never change. But what I'm talking about, the stress is like, I have to make money to survive. I have to survive in this business. That stress is no longer here anymore. First is my last year. Everyone knows what happened last year. We're staying at home. We can't do real estate. We cannot do open houses. So I was literally at the beginning of last year, I was freaking out because I feel like I cannot make money. I cannot support myself. That was like that kind of stress. And this year is no longer here anymore. And the second point I want to make is this year I definitely have a lot more ways of generating leads versus last year. Most of my leads are coming from for sale by owner, cold call, follow-up, and a few referrals from my English YouTube channel. But this year, what I'm starting to seeing is I have so many clients who are calling me to try to buy real estate from my second YouTube channel. And other than that, my postcard and marketing is starting to really get to pay off. That's why I'm spending so much time on branding and making postcard and get Zillow Premier Agent, just so when people are searching online, they can find who I am. And also because I have great Zillow reviews, that really helped out on the marketing. Number 3 is I leverage much better. So I have assistant, I have a VA. I also have 4 buyer agents that are working for me 24/7. So I give them leads every day. On my second channel, I get about 2, sometimes 3 leads a day with people just calling me on the phone when they are looking to buy properties in Philadelphia. So me not working actively with buyer definitely free me a lot more time to focus on prospecting and talking to sellers. I left the house in a rush in the morning because I just have like a bunch of people calling me, so I have to like get to the office and do a lot of work. I didn't touch my computer all weekend. I was trying to like do a social media detox and just relax over the weekend, but I ran at the house, I grabbed a banana, I was gonna eat that as my breakfast, but I didn't have the time to eat. I was on the phone since 9:30 when I get to the office, like 3 hours. I didn't even get the chance to talk to Joey. When he like comes in and gives me my paperwork on the printer, I was like, I can't talk to anyone, especially when I'm on the phone. But anyway, number 4 is I feel like this year definitely referral has finally getting back to me. I feel like I get referrals or a seller who are saying that they're super happy with me. They're giving my business card to other people. Like honestly, I never rely on referral. I know that there are agents who are heavily invested in sphere of influence or just people like refer them business. I was never really that kind of person. I always feel like referral can always die down if you don't work actively in the business. So I always try to stay hungry. And the next one that I feel like this year is different is I find that I need to sacrifice and also just do more things in other area to make me feel like I'm staying in the zone of getting myself like uncomfortable. So I talked about I'm trying to invest in my own rental deals, and we were supposed to settle on the 27th of last month, but something had happened on the payoff, so the seller is still kind of waiting on the payoff, and I'm still not settled on my investment. That was a little stressful because I thought that the demo had already been started by now, but anyway, no big deal. So in the next part of the video, I do want to go over some of the sales that I had last year versus this year. This is quite a really big difference. When I tell you guys about the stress level, you will see what I'm talking about through my sales. So last year, I had 0 closing in January, and I had 3 closings in February, but that was about like $8,000 because all my sales are smaller. 0 in April. And remember what happened in April last year, it was a scary time. I didn't have any closings, so I was like on the edge of like freaking out. In May, I only had 2 closings and 0 in June. So right now it is about June. I have closed this year about 12 closed sales, and right now I have about 11 that's pending. The 11 pendings, that's including about 5 buyer deals and 6 seller deals, and these are not even including all the active that I'm gonna have and my current deals. These are just pending sales. So you guys can see from the difference of the sales that I'm having, the difference is between this year and last year. So I'm really grateful and happy of where I am with real estate and how I've been performing. It's currently about 5 o'clock, and I'm just doing some prospecting and then finishing up the rest of my postcard. I do want you guys to know, if you haven't joined my private Facebook group, make sure you do so, because I was thinking about having a live webinar to teach you guys how to get listings in the next week. So I'll put a announcement in my private Facebook group, and the link is in the description down below. So be sure to check it out. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching today's video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.